Hi, this is Dave from Clever Rain. In this video, we're going to take a deeper look at creating droplets. We start to create droplets from the Design tab in the Droplet Admin Panel. And when you enter the Design tab, you'll see that on the left there are four different views that we can have. We have the Design Home, which you land on initially, which allows you to create new droplets, view templates, or view the media library, and also gives you a list of the droplets that you've already created. The template library, which is effectively where you have all of your designs that you'll be using to engage your visitors with. The media library, which is where you upload content that you'll use in your designs. So the way that you would start to define a droplet starts with the design around how you want to engage your visitor. Is it a form, or is it static content that you want to use? Is there a video that will be included with this? So once you have a concept of how you might want to mock that up, you would upload any static content, pictures or other images, into your media library that you'll use in defining the droplet design or the template that you'll use to display to the visitor. A template is a design. So let's take a look at a few of the designs that we have in this particular account. This is a Win a Hawaii trip. You'll see that there is a graphic associated with it and 3 fields for the visitor to fill in for their name, email, and mobile phone for a contest to win a trip to Hawaii. Another design that we have here is the Thank You on Submit design, and this particular design is just static. There is no forms associated with it. This particular template is used to display a droplet after a visitor has filled out a form. So now you've seen a couple designs. Let's take a look at the Design Home and actually create a droplet. To create a droplet, you select on the Create New Droplet, and you're presented with the dialog box for creating a droplet. And a droplet is defined by a name and description. Let's call it Test Droplet 1. And this is Test Droplet 1. So Test Droplet 1 and this is Test Droplet 1. We need to choose a design that we want to engage our visitors with. So let's use the Win a Hawaii trip design. And you may notice also that you can create a new design from here. So if the designs that you have aren't adequate and you want to create a new one, you can do that right from this location. You can also do that from within the template library. Now, along with the creation of identification of the design that you want to present to your visitor, there's a couple other things that you have available with a droplet. The first is, if this droplet has form data, which this one does, we may want to choose to email on submit, and we can add additional email addresses in here, comma separated, if this particular droplet, when a visitor fills out the droplet form, if we want to get emailed that content. And then the last part of what constitutes a droplet in creating a droplet are the effects and positioning. So a droplet is both a design and how that design is presented to the user. Does it just come in? Does it just kind of pop up? Is it a slide in effect? Does it have a fade in effect? And then where does it show up on the screen? We can have a droplet show up in any one of these 9 positions on the screen, or you can choose a custom position to have that droplet show up. Once you have these things defined, and let's say that we want to have our droplet show up in the center, and we want a fade in effect, and we want that to be 3 seconds. Then we save that droplet. Remember, it was Test Droplet 1, and you'll see that we have a new Test Droplet 1, and it uses the template Hawaii trip, and we created it today. That does it for details along creating droplets, and later we'll get into the details around rules and how you would connect a rule to a droplet. Thank you.